Hello, everyone. Man, so sorry that it took a little bit longer than I thought. It's been a while since I streamed on freaking YouTube, and I forgot all the things we had to do for it. And then I made the mistake of putting the wrong picture with my thumbnail when I was trying to go live on Twitter. Yeah, when I was trying to go on live on Twitter, I was trying to post it and things like that, and I put a different game on there, which is supposed to be a surprise because there's another game I'm gonna be streaming for you guys next week. I was gonna say tomorrow, but like no. Can't streams on Fridays and Saturdays because I work all day on that day. But yeah, thought I'd just call you up. I thought I'd just let you guys know why it took me so long to get on. But you guys don't need to worry about that kind of stuff. You guys don't have to worry about it. You're totally good. But yeah. I want to say really quick. That's weird. I just want to say really quick for you guys that I apologize that I had to stream. Well, I didn't have to, but I streamed all week long, but I barely streamed on YouTube, and I do apologize. The reason why was because there's the special event that Pihoyo and Twitch partner up with it. If streamers streamed Genshin for this week, they get like free promo gems. Hopefully I get it. Yes, it was successfully downloaded. Thank you. So I want to stream a lot this week on Genshin Impact because one, I love Inazuma and everything like that, and but you will only be able to get all the stuff if you did it through Twitch, because YouTube didn't have anything put. So I did do a lot of stuff on a lot of content on Inazuma, so that was a lot of fun. But hopefully you guys can check that out. To make it up for you guys, I am going to be streaming on YouTube a lot more next week for you guys, and I have a lot of games planned for you guys, so it's going to be a lot of fun. But for today, I was going to play Chris Tales, but I put a poll onto my channel, and it seems like you guys would rather see Great Ace Attorney. So I'll do it. Let's go right into the Ace Attorney Chronicles. I love the Ace Attorney series. I love the Ace Attorney series, so I'm actually super down for this kind of game. But I never played this one. I heard there was a remake of an old school one that came out a long time ago. Let's try this one. Yeah, because I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I think it'd be great. It'd be great to try this game out and see how much I like it. I don't know how much I'll like it, but I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be great. The only problem I think I might have is that I'm gonna try and voice all the characters by myself. I was kind of hoping to get one of my friends to help me out, but I didn't ask them. So it's just gonna be me. Maybe this video does well enough. If you guys like this video, I will get some of my VTuber friends to help voice some of the characters. So I have a few. Some might even voice actors and actresses, so maybe I can get one of them to help me out. But first, let's try out this game and see if you guys like it. Let's make sure you guys can hear it. What's that? Yeah, that should be good. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's try this out now. Let's see how it is. Hopefully not too loud for you guys. But yeah, let's try the great. Hey, Death there. What is up? What is up? First, you are first. Wow, it's been a while since I've seen you here. Also, I haven't streamed like all week on YouTube, so it makes sense. How you been, buddy? How you been? You doing good? You doing good? Do you miss our stream nights? So I haven't been playing Smash. I'm good. Oh, I have been playing Smash. Oh yeah, no worries. You know what? I played. I'm good. That's good, dude. I played Super Smash Brothers yesterday with some friends, and I'm still not that great at the game. I feel like I have lost so much skill from playing the game. It's so sad right now, but it's all good. My dog is giving me puppy eyes for no reason. Why does he do? What does he want? My cat likes to do that too, but instead of giving me puppy eyes, he just meows to like get me to do something. He's like meow 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 food. That's what my cat does all the time. But I hear you, Ben. But we're gonna be playing some Great Ace Attorney Chronicles today because it'd be fun. What's the special content? I'm just curious. This might be a little spoilery, but we'll see. I hope you check it out with me. I think it'd be cool. Oh, this is tailored. Oh, so I can have this outfit or this outfit. Oh, she's cute. Oh, that's weird. I know. Let's keep with that. And Sherlock Holmes. That's a cool, weird. And maybe it's not cool, but let's just keep the way everyone is. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. Hey, new game. We're gonna try this game out, okay, man? Try this out. I'll do my best job giving you voices. I'm not the best with voices, but I'll do my best for you. Let's get right into it.
The Empire of Japan, after opening its doors.
Look at this guy. Oh.
Transformation brought great waves of Western influence to this far eastern island.
I do remember that.
The revolution washed over the land, making life in the capital exciting and
I'm the best with toad voices. Hello.
great change.
My bad.
And some
Probably shouldn't try and do toad voice if I'm going to be doing a lot of voices in this game. I already can tell my voice is going to die at the end of this. Holy freak, someone got shot.
But for one man, the turbulence of that era was just the beginning of an extraordinary story.
That's me! I shot him! He was criticizing my biscuits and crumpets and tea. That's why I shot him. Pretty sure that's what happens when you're in Great Britain, right? You just shoot these people. I think that's how it works, right? Right. Supreme Court. Alright, we're gonna do autoplay. Maybe autoplay. Let's see. No, let's not do autoplay because I need to read. Okay, so this is gonna be my regular voice because the main character, and I will be doing this the most. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe this is happening. How can it be that? How can it be that just beyond the doors to this quiet little chamber is the highest court in Japan, waiting to decide my fate? Ah, your twin's over there too. What? No, nothing. Save your glares, murderer. Ah, sorry. I promise you, he had it coming for him. My name is Ryunosuke. Naruhodo. I'm a second-year student at an Imperial Yumi University. 3 days ago, I somehow found myself in the middle of a horrifying incident. You're also going to realize that I can't read very well, but we'll try and do it anyway. We'll see how that goes. And now, here I am, waiting my trial. Enough! Whoa. I guess it's enough. Oh, wow, look at this guy. He's indoors, and his little banner is, like, flying around. What the frick is this going on? The toad voice is highly pitched and raspy. Yeah, I don't want to do it because then I'll hurt my voice. And I already feel like my voice is going to die at the end of this. Hopefully I don't have to do it. Hopefully I don't have to do it, but we'll see. Who's this guy? He's not obligated to listen to such abuse, officer. And who are you? I am this man's lawyer. I'll be defending him today. Lawyer? Yes. Until the judge has given his verdict on the case. No one has the right to treat him as a criminal. So you will hold your tongue while I hold my Japanese sword. That actually looks kind of cool. I like this guy. Technicalities. Look at you. You haven't even graduated yet. And yet, I still seem to know better than you how the court office should behave. Oh, snap. Right, Ryu? I'm just gonna call him Ryu. Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. Oh my god. Ellipse. What are you apologizing to me for? Oh, I suppose that wasn't my fault. But really, Kazuma. Hey, it's like Kazuya, but it's Kazuma. So it's just like Kazuya. Maybe this is like his descendant before his family like threw him off cliffs. Maybe this is a different timeline that like instead of him becoming a Street Fighter or Tekken fighter, he became a lawyer. I don't know. I never meant to drag you into this. I'm so sorry. There you go again, apologizing. Just like always. Though I must say, you've been all over the newspapers these past few days. You made a university professor murdered in cold blood by a student. But obviously, you didn't actually do it, did you? Oh, of course not. You have to believe me. I didn't do it. I could never murder someone. I can't. Then there's nothing to worry about. Straighten yourself up. Hold your head up high. You mean I believe in you. I know you're innocent, Ryu. Kashira Asugi, my best friend. Also, his second year at Yumi University. But he's far more clever than I am. A star student, in fact. He's even a qualified lawyer. Wait, that was impressive. Wait, no, I didn't finish what I was saying. The very concept of lawyers is only a few years old, here in Japan anyway. My qualifications don't mean much yet. You said exactly the same thing 3 days ago. But I'm proud to have a friend like you, Kazuma, truly. 3 days ago. Yes, that's when all this started. Wow, good timing. He became good friends with the star lawyer student right before he killed someone. It seems like this was all planned out. Hey! Congratulations, Kazuma. It looks like you're going to study abroad at last. I know. I've been dreaming of this day. I've been forever dreaming of this day. Finally, those government elites have acknowledged my academic achievements and success in court. So you'll be representing Japan as you immerse yourself in the most sophisticated legal system in the world. Whatever. I'm really happy for you. I'm proud as you as your friend. See? Not the best reader. There's not a soul in the university who doesn't know Kazuma's name. He's a living legend. It's like there's some mysterious aura blowing around his temple. Blowing around his temple? What was that word? Oh, whatever. I want to bring about change to our own legal system. That's why I had to cross the ocean to see the real thing with my own eyes. The heart of the British Empire. I wish I could see it too. Then come with me. We'll have a wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's City of London together. If only we're that simple. Oh dear, look at the time. I better be going. Alright, see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a while longer. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow then, partner. It was straight after that. That's when it happened. Gee, may I have a word? Who is this guy? Oh! Ooh, she's a cutie. Professor! Oh, actually, that's his voice should be like that. Professor, I didn't know you were coming. Well, this case has personal significance to me. But never mind that for now. Ashkugi. You should go immediately to the judge's chambers. To His Excellency's chambers? Why? Okay, so like chambers also kind of used as a way of like explaining someone's bedroom. So saying like that does make it seem kind of weird. He was looking for you before. You advocating for the defense in this trial was a sudden decision. It seems there may be some confusion about prosecutors today as a result. Who is this man? I feel as though I've seen him at university before. You call him professor, so I guess so. I see. I'll go at once then. I shall accompany you. I can't do female voices, I'm sorry. Alright then. Ryu, I'll see you in the courtroom. Yes, thanks. Kazuma. She's so polite. This is awkward. If I may. Yes, sorry. You must be the defendant. Ryu Nano Haruhado, I believe. Yes, that's right. Yeah. My name is Yujin Mikotoba. I'm a professor of the Forensic Medicine at Yumi's University. Foresight? Professor Minako Toba. I've heard that name from Kazuma before. As I recall, he's been pushing to get the government to agree with Kazuma's studying abroad. Azogi, man, again, names not the best. Has told me about you. You and he are best friends. I understand. I almost forgot his voice for a second. I'm sorry. Such, I feel you should know. Know what? Well, as you no doubt heard, Azuki has been granted permission to go and study in Great Britain. However, if he should fail to defend you in today's trial, I'm afraid that permission will be revoked. Never granted again. What? That's kind of messed up. Like, I understand that maybe, like, later down the line, he can go back in. You know, like, oh yeah, he would be revoked, and then he'll always try another year before he does again. Hey, Glia! Hello. Just playing some Ace Attorney, kind of. It's the great Ace Attorney Chronicles, which is old school Phoenix Wright. So, if you like the Phoenix Wright series, you'll definitely like this. I can't assure that you like my voices that I give to these characters, or my reading, but I will definitely try my best for you. But it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. My nose. So yeah, follow up the story. Just because you missed it. Apparently I killed someone. I don't know. He was probably making fun of my tea and crumpets because this is Britain time. Oh, actually, I think I'm in Japan. Maybe. I don't know. It looks like I'm in Japan, but I can't tell. But I killed someone, and now they're going to try and accuse me of killing, but obviously I didn't do it. And my best friend, who's going to Kazuma, he's going to try and defend me in this courtroom kind of situation, and hopefully he'll be able to save me. I didn't know, as the main character, why am I not in this, but we'll see how it goes. But apparently he's going to try to study abroad, which was his dream. But if he fails to defend me, he will never be able to do it ever again, which still doesn't make sense, but whatever. What? Nani? As I suspected, you were unaware of this. I had a feeling Ashiki may have chosen not to tell you. He agreed to defend me, knowing that if he fails, his dreams would be shattered. And that's true. That's true friendship right there. But I don't understand. Why would the government do such a thing? Administration has to choose from a large number of applicants for overseas studies. Yeah, but didn't we just talk about how he's like a prodigy and like the star pupil? Even though you have a lot of like applicants, I'm pretty sure he's one of the best choices. It's very difficult to persuade them to grant permission, even in the most variable of circumstances. I don't believe it. But I didn't do it. I swear. I'm not a murderer. I'm sure that's true. Nevertheless, I I can assure you that providing your evidence will be no easy task. You see, there are certain particulars about today's trial. Sorry, what do you mean? You'll soon understand once proceeding get underway. But what should I do? Well, naturally, I'm not going to suggest doing anything that could lead you to a conviction. Right, so as soon as the trial starts, the judge will pose a certain question to the defense. When that happens, you must answer before anyone else. You must say, I do. I do? But what will the question be? Surely not, do you accept the accusation brought before you? Of course not. Defendant! Court is about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom at once. It would seem our suspending discussions are to be cut short. So allow me to summarize. Kashira Hashuki must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. Oh, okay. So that's what's gonna happen. Wait. Okay, I'm guessing, of course, as the defendant, the following decision is yours. What are you waiting for? Do you want to be found guilty for failing to appear? Get moving! There's no point in anyone advocating for the likes of you anyway. So I think what's going to happen is that because it's so risky for him to fail, they're going to make it so that he doesn't defend him at all. I feel like that's also him failing. I know. If this trial goes badly, Kazuma's dreams of studying abroad are over, and what's more, I'll be found guilty of murder. I just love that. Be guilty of freaking murder. And so, with absolutely no idea of what to lie ahead, I embark on the unforgettable trial. Same here. I have no idea what's going on. My one and only chance of proving my innocence, the trial that would decide my destiny. My guy looks so nervous. This is the courtroom. The Supreme Court of the Judicial. No court in the land has more power. Oh, actually, that's Kazuma. I don't much like the look of those people sitting in the public gallery. Yeah, they look like they're getting ready to shoot him very soon. Lots of military, other uniforms in there. The powers that have been demanded that this be a secret trial. Why does it have to be secret? Secret trial? Trial that's closed to ordinary members of the public. Only military and government officials may attend. Why is this so important? Like, I guess, like, you know, I murdered someone, so it makes sense that it would be very important. But why is it not? Why is it so different than other ones? You know, I'm pretty sure I'm not the first one who murdered someone. But why? It'll become clear in time. But for now, you need to concentrate, Ryu. It's about to begin. Oh snap! Ah! Oh, look at this guy. The court will now hear the trial of Ryuzaki Naruhado. The prosecutor is ready, Your Excellency. Yeah. I'm gonna try and play him as like a nerd. As is the defense. Before we begin, there's one point in order I would like to confirm. Yesterday evening, the defense made a last-minute request for a change of advocate. That's correct, Your Excellency. I made the request myself. I just love my guy. He's like, oh, what's going on? I have no idea what's going on. I like the little animations that these characters have. Like, I like them a lot. Normal procedure is for the defendant's advocacy to be decided 2 days prior to trial. As this is unusual circumstances, I am obligated to ask for a final confirmation now. Who advocated for the defendant in this trial? Oh, that's what I had to say. I do. This is it. This must be my question. Who is going to be defending me? That's the question that the professor meant. But then, if I say I do... Oh snap, oh snap. I need to answer quickly. What should I do? I do! Ugly see. No confirmation is needed. As I am standing here beside the defendant, I hope it's clear. Yes! What's the meaning of this unruly outburst? I would like to inform the court that I, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, will be defending myself. You'll be... Nani? Oh, just chatter. What are you playing at, Ryusuke? Professor Mikotaba told me everything just now, before the trial. He did what? He said that your dreams of studying abroad would be dashed if you were to lose. I just love how his bandana is just like always flowing in the wind, even though we're inside. How sad. It means you don't have faith in me. Oh, snap. You think it wouldn't be able to get you off? No, it's not that, really. It's just that, well, on the off chance that things don't go well for me, I couldn't bear to be the reason that you... Yes. I knew that how you would feel, which is exactly why I decided not to tell you. This, Professor Mikotoba, shouldn't have stuck his nose in it. Cha. Very well. The court hereby recognizes the defendant's desire to advocate for himself in today's trial. Well, hehehe. Does this accused admit defeat already? Accused admit defeat already? Re-announcing his own counsel, really? Objection! Make no mistake, counsel. This merely shows the defendant's innocence is so apparent that he's confident he can speak for himself. Isn't that so, Naruhodo-san? Oh yeah, yes, exactly. Of course. Yeah, totally. Yeah, totally. Exactly what I wasn't thinking. I'm not confident at all. I like this guy. In fact, my mind's completely blanked. I realize you're in charge. You realize you're in charge now, but still, try not to look so bewildered. Well, for the Mirror University to be brought here before the Supreme Court. Oh, you must have a potential, almost heinous crime indeed. As you are no doubt aware, this is the Supreme Court of the Judicial of Japan. Now look at. Accordingly, the very highest standards of conduct are expected of all present. Do I make myself clear, defended Naruto? Is Naruto? No, I'm joking. Yes, your excellency, blah blah blah. It is therefore my duty to assess your competency for the task you have undertaken. My competency? What does that mean? Actually, I don't know what it means either. He's questioning your ability to do the job. Well, he can't be questioning it more than I am. So let's start with a very simple, the very simplest of questions. Oh, yes. Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case. Well, that's easy enough. I've heard his name more times than I can remember. But, wait. I'm so nervous. I can't remember that. What was it again? Oh no. Ryu. Let me guess. Your mind's gone blank. You know me so well. All the relevant information of this case can be found in the court record. But I can't even find that. It's simple. You can access the court record with the press of the R button. What R button? How's that an R button? Hello, Kent. Are you here to check out the Ace Attorney game too? Guy is super interested in his wavy little locks. He's like, oh my god, something wavy in the distance. Yep. Hey, you know, so this is funny. Okay, so my cat is trying to tether it at the thing that's waving in the screen. He's watching his hair, this little like ribbon thing, like moving, and he can't keep his eyes off of it. He's trying to hit it with his paw. That's so weird. Are you? Come on. Okay. You know what? How about? There you go. Now it's gone. You can't find it anymore. So I moved the page. I need you to get away. Hey, come on. Come on. Nope, not that way. Come on. Just gets in the way of all my streams. Come on. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, let's get back into this. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah, breaking the fourth wall. It's simple. You can access the court record with the press of R button. Where's the R button? Was this some kind of video game? Of course. If you ever find you've gotten something, just consult that. It's all in there. I just have to press R button for court records? Alright, there's no time to lose. This is the list of evidence you have collected. Now try switching to people instead. You'll better find their details from the victim in here. When you're done, just press the B to go back. Alright, so this is Kajima. Very qualified defense lawyer as well. Medical school professor. The lead prosecutor of this case, who would appear to have a little love for the changes cultural reformation has brought about. So he's more of a traditional guy. Kind of like that. And then John H. Wilson. Wait, is this supposed to be a play on Watson? Did I kill Watson? Oh my god, I killed Watson. Oh no. But Wilson. The victim of this case was the visiting professor of medicine at Yumi University from the British Empire. Huh, I wonder if he has anything to do with him. I know, like maybe not, but that's interesting. Alright. So remember, anything to do with the current case can be found in the court record. Now you better not keep His Excellency waiting any longer. Go on. Find the victim in the people's section of the court record and press the X to present it. Yes! Yes! Hold it! Objection! The victim's name was Dr. J.H. Wilson. Tis, Well, at least you can remember the name of an esteemed member of your own university. Dr. Wilson was a visiting professor from England, invited to university 3 years ago. Oh, I guess he's been there for a while. Indeed, which is the reason why this case has such a profound incumbency. The British Empire is at present our country's most valuable foreign ally. And most of you were aware that we have just signed a new treaty together after lengthy negotiations. Oh, this can't. So the reason why it's so big is because we just signed a peace treaty with the British Empire, and then all of a sudden, some Japanese student killed a British professor. Which, I don't know, it's not the biggest thing. Like, yeah, I guess it is pretty bad that it happened just right off the bat, but I don't know. Maybe not the biggest thing. There can't be anyone who hasn't heard of the Algo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation. And yet, despite these deepening criticisms, the blood of the Englishman has been spilled on our soil. Hey, Master, what's up, buddy? What's up? Oh boy, I can't believe it is the week went by so fast. Tomorrow is going to be Monday. Oh wait, it's not Sunday? Yeah. Well, okay, so, to be fair, I like to stream on Sundays, but I've been trying to stream more often for you guys. So I want to stream like twice or maybe 3 times a week. I usually try to stream 2 times on Twitch and 2 times on YouTube. That's what my deal was. But this week has been such a hectic thing for me because of this partnership that MiHoYo was having with Twitch. So I played a whole bunch of Genshin Impact on Twitch. But I ran out of time, and now the only day I'm able to stream was today on YouTube. So I apologize. I'm super sorry. I wasn't streaming as much as I would like to, but I'll make it up for you guys. Next week, I'll stream on 3 days on YouTube for you. Now, I have a lot of cool games ready for you, so be on the lookout for my schedule, okay? I did not go by my schedule this week, and I do apologize, but keep your eye out for my schedule next week so you guys can see all the cool games I play for you guys on YouTube. Death Stare is looking creepy as ever. Yep, Death Stare is in. I think he's with us right now. Are you still there, Death Stare? You know, being as creepy as ever with his eye staring at me, all menacingly. I imagine so. But yeah, Master, keep watching. We're playing the Great Chronicles of Ace Attorney. I put a poll, and so far, last time I checked, there was only like 2 votes. One for this game and one for Chris Tales. I'll still be playing Chris Tales for you guys next week, but I want to stream this for you guys because it just came out and I think it'd be fun to play. I love the Great Ace Attorney series, and you guys are going to see 2 things that's very important. One, I suck at reading. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce names or really long words very well. Apologize. Don't judge me. And 2, I'm going to try and voice all the characters. I don't have the best voices, but I'll try my best to be as unique with each person as possible. But I am going to lose my voice at the end of this. So yay. I've been streaming all week long. I think there hasn't been a single day I didn't stream. Yeah. Christ, what now? Chris Tales. Chris Tales. Yes, I love voices. Do voices. Cool, well then you're going to hear my voices all this stream. So yeah, I have a certain kind of voices. So, don't judge too much. I'll try my best, okay? You two are both undergraduates at the Imperial Yumi University, are you not? Murdering a professor from the very institution that provides your education. Have you no honor? But I didn't do it. In this case, is coming under great security from our allies on the other side of the world. The court thereby wishes for a speedy resolution to this matter. In other words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting the English policymakers. And you're an inconvenient and expendable scapegoat to blame for this crime. So that's why this trial has these unusual participations in it. Exactly. Our government needs to convict someone as quickly as possible. All because the victim was an Englishman. Yes, Dr. Wilson was an Englishman. But nationalities and treaties won't make any difference for me here. Fact is, I was there at the scene of the crime. Flashback. Oh dear, look at the time. I better be going. Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a little longer. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow, then, partner. The British Empire. Wow. It's incredible to think. Huh? Wait. I've seen that man at the university. I'm sure he's a visiting professor from... He's a visiting professor from Great Britain. Oh my god. I don't know his name, but still. I should go and say hello. Yeah, why not? Just say hello. What's up? Anime flashbacks. What? I know, right? You would think, there'd be more anime, you know? Like, I feel like there should be more, like, anime girls, but I haven't really seen really any. I've only seen, like, one. And she didn't say really anything at all. So I went over to the professor's table. Okay, this is very anime. And introduced myself to Dr. Wilson. Now then, let me pose my next question to you, defendant Naruhodo. Yes, your excellency. How did this Professor of Medicine, Dr. John H. Wilson, lose his life? State before the court the cause of death. The cause of death. Well, obviously that was Ryu. Hey, that was Grandpa Bill. Yeah, no, right? It's Grandpa Bill. We all know Grandpa Bill. Grandpa Bill's great. Remember that the court, every assertion must be backed by evidence. Yeah, we can't forever forget about Grandpa Bill. He's the best. By evidence? But how? Find the piece of evidence that shows the professor's cause of death. And present. Do it now! So I'm pretty sure it's this one. Death occurred a little after 2 p.m. and was caused by loss of blood from a gunshot to the chest. The bullet did not pass through the victim's body, so it's stuck inside of him. Which, yeah, a lot of the old school bullets didn't really go through the chest. Yo, that serious anime headband. Yeah, no, right? It was like flowing in the wind even though we're inside. That's so anime. It got so crazy that when my cat came up to like check me out, he like got so distracted by the whole like bandana on the screen on my thing that he was trying to play with it. I'm like, that's pretty anime. Even cat approved. Yeah. Did not pass through the back. Yes! Oh well. According to this document, the victim suffered a hemophobic death due to gunshot trauma. I love the animations. The animations are great. Learn to read, you imbecile. That's the post-mortem report, I take it. Sorry. Yes, that's right. Post-mortem report. In the West, a doctor sends corpse to identify the cause of death in an autopsy. Silly cute cat. I know, it was great. It was awesome. You should have seen him. He was like, eh. He's funny. But here in Japan, police officers merely inspect the body and draws conclusions that way. I feel like that's not that great. Like, I don't know. At least, like I guess in the Western world, you know, like, hey, we should check the body before we actually like, give it to the reasons. But here, they're like, he's dead. He's bleeding. He probably got shot. But what about the knife in the back? We don't need to see that. I didn't see the knife in the back. I'm pretty sure you got shot in the face. But there's no blood on the face. It's only on the chest. I know what I'm saying. I don't know, I feel like that's not the best way to do your loyal stuff. Oh, I see. As long as I'm not going to be tested on any of this later. Bruh. So this so-called photographic print of the scene of the crime. Alright, so he got shot on the right side? Yeah, he got shot on the right side. Right above his pec. Looks like. Huh. Also, okay, so remember, this is everything needs to be analyzed in these kind of games. Oh, I probably should actually show it to you, shouldn't I? Alright, so this is the picture right here. They'll probably do a close-up picture soon. But if you look very closely, he got shot in like the right side above his pec. But more importantly, it looks like, and I could be overanalyzing this, but his chair is the opposite direction where his food is. So he's not like sitting properly. No, he's not sitting above his food. So either they took the picture by turning him around and then they took the picture, or he's been like that the entire time. So I wonder. Yeah, so here's the close-up video. You can clearly discern scorch marks around the bullet hole produced by the powder explosion. It sounds like it was like close up then. If there was like, is there seared marks on it, it wasn't shot from afar because that wouldn't leave the sear marks, right? It should be close up. So did he like do it to himself? In other words, we should assume that the victim was shot at close range. Yeah, so it was shot at close range.
Thank you, Counselor. The court will accept this modern scientific evidence into the record.
The photograph printed of the victim has been entered in the court record. The photo printed shows the victim. He was shot from a front in the chest, and then he died. So that photograph print, well, that's something I have seen before. It's clearly superior to the drawing. The detail is incredible. But yeah, remember, this is old school, so the photographs are still pretty new.
Very well, I'm satisfied with your answers. Let us start the trial.
Certain, Your Excellency. So without further ado, in order to better appraise the court with the facts of the case, the prosecution hereby calls first witness, who was at the scene of the crime when it happened. This is it, then. I think I might have worked out what the professor had in mind. The professor? You mean Dr. Mikotoba? Yes, clearly you're the defense lawyer today, not me. But that doesn't mean... Well, I can still act as your assistant. Huh? Oh, of course. When he was speaking with me before, he simply said, Kazra Azuki must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. He really's been sticking his oar in it, hasn't he? Maybe, but any help you can give me will be greatly appreciated, Kazuma. Well, my first piece of advice is rein in the crazy look, a bit bewilderment, and control your cold sweats. Only if you render that crazy headband and control the cold stares first. I know, right? Like, calm down that headband a little bit. Like, it still doesn't make sense how it's flowing. Oh, it's a waiter. Witness, state your name and occupation of the court, please. Hey, how should I do this guy? Maybe I'd be more suave.
Of course. My name is Satoru Hashikaga. I'm the head waiter at the Western-style restaurant called Le Carvel.
Oh my god, he's like dying. Are you alright? You seem to be coughing up some,
It's a regular occurrence. It really doesn't bother me.
Well, it really should. As everyone knows, the capital southeastern corridor was developed for foreigner visitors some years ago. It's been a very fashionable district now, full of hotels to accommodate overseas guests. This grim crime occurred in one of the district's so-called restaurants, an Akron eatery, 3 days ago.
Understood. Odin-san, you will kindly tell the court everything you can about the incident.
At once, sir. I think I changed his voice already. And no pending introductions from the aspiring lawyer boy, please. Oh, previously maybe, but aspiring?
It was just after 2 p.m. on the day of question. We had few diners at the,
Blah. Oh my god, let me start over.
It was just after 2 p.m. on the day in question. We had few diners at the time of day. The lunchtime rush was over, and there was only 3 tables still occupied.
That fits in the memory of it too. There were hardly anyone else in the place.
It was when I was in the kitchen putting away crockery and cutlery. The gunshot rang out, so I hurried out to the dining area to see what happened.
So you didn't actually see how it happened.
I found the victim, an English gentleman, slumped in his chair, and standing immediately beside him, a gun in hand, was accused university student.
Yes! Hold on. Let me just clarify something here. While I did pick up the gun that I found laying on the floor beside the professor, I didn't shoot him. Objection! I believe I asked you to refrain from penalty interjections. The court wishes to listen to the witness report of what he saw, you amateur. But
Next time you drop there at an inappropriate time, you will be penalized, defense Naruto.
don't worry, Ryu. You will have your chance to fight back. This guy, oh my god. He has a pose whenever, he has to have a minute or a pause before he says something else after he poses all epically, you know? I wish I could do that. For now, we must quietly listen to the witness. Ugh.
Ugh.
Ugh. If I may confirm one point, waiter. Standing beside the victim with a gun in his hand was the same man we see here in the court today.
Yes, without question.
I see. And apart from the accused, was there anyone else standing beside the victim?
No. There was no one else around that table but the deceased Englishman and the university student.
But didn't they say that there was 3 occupied tables? Wait, what did he just say?
There was no one else around the table. What's the matter with you?
That's just not right.
When I went over to Dr. Wilson to say hello, there was a woman sitting opposite of him at his table.
That was a girl. She did it.
Really? And that's not something the waiter could have missed. I've been warned about the interjections, but still, what should I do?
Wait and see. Wait and see. We'll wait and see. You know, we have to wait until we get all the facts and information. So wait and see. Shoot.
I desperately wanted to say something, but I was told not to interject. If your parents tell you to study, you're the kind of man who would diligently get to work, aren't you? I suppose I am. I've never have gotten into university otherwise.
He's holding his giant katana, pretty phallically actually, if I have to say so. And he's like,
But you can't just always follow the rules in life, you know. You don't say what you want to say right now. You'll seriously regret it when you're found guilty. But
Didn't he literally just tell me you should not blurt out because you get penalized? Like, you just told me that. Now you telling me to do it anyway? Okay. Alright, you scared me. I won't forget that piece of advice in a hurry. And there is something I want to say. I'm just gonna shut my eyes and say it.
Yes!
Yes! Just a moment, please. Dr. Wilson wasn't alone that day. I'm sure of it. There was a lady standing with him at the same table. Objection! Dear me, what are we gonna do with you? With that blind disregard of the court's proceeding, I'm beginning to wonder if you're not a fraud. Could it be that the accused, the mere student, is not a real lawyer after all? But I'm sure what I saw. How's it go, son? Is there any chance you're mistaken? Perhaps your memory of the events is a bit hazy. No. The deceased gentleman came to dine alone. I don't believe it. I actually had a rough plan at the restaurant as it was that day. Please have a look if you like. Let me see. A sketch of the establishment layout drawn by yourself, I presume. That's right. I'm afraid I used the back of the business card. It was a turbulent situation. However, as you can see, the gentleman in question was seated alone. I don't know how that confirms that he was seated alone. You just drew a whole bunch of chairs and tables, and the person who died was X'd out. It doesn't really tell you if he was sitting alone or not.
Well, you're surely a very considerate.
Thank you, sir.
The court will take its place, added to the court records as evidence. Is there a problem? Hand the plan to the court office at once.
Of course. Here you are. What was that about? He's been completely calm and collected till now. Something certainly seems to have shaken him up. The waiter's business card has been entered in the court case. The head waiter's business card, a sketch of the restaurant's layout, is on the back. And this guy really needs to go to the hospital or something.
So, the court has now heard the process of this case.
I know, I just love doing his voice. It's a nerdy voice, and I feel like of all the voices I can do, I feel like I can pull off a nerdy voice.
Yes, at the moment of the gunshot was heard in the restaurant. The only person in close proximity to the victim was the defendant on the trial today. It would seem we are looking at a black and white case here. Defendant Naruto.
Yes, your excellency. Oh my god.
If you admit you're guilty at this stage, the court will be willing to look merciful upon you.
In other words, you may have a small improvement in the terms and environment punishment. I call this witness as an unsworn witness to the order to explain the details of the court to the case of this court. But I must warn the defense, if you are determined to pursue the matters further in this trial, the prosecution had sufficient evidence from sworn witnesses who were present at the scene of the crime. What do you think I should do, Kashima? Epic stare.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm going to be found guilty, one way or another, it seems. Wouldn't it be sensible to plead guilty at this stage and hope for a more lenient sentence? This look.
Everyone keeps telling me that this trial is unusual about these participation.
You said
You said it. Professor Mikoroto said it, and so has the judge and the prosecution. I'm so scared of what lies ahead. If I press this,
it just like stares me down, you know?
as I said from the outset, I believe you're innocent. I trust you. And yet, despite looking that, you're willing now to throw that trust back in my face? Is that it? What? If you're accused in the fact of innocence, then a defense lawyer is duty bound to prove that innocent by whatever means necessary. Are you going to abandon that duty? Are you going to give up on yourself? The battle hasn't even begun yet, Ryu.
The defendant pleads not guilty. Alex. Oh my god, I can't say that word. Alex. Oh my god. No, I'm done. I'm not gonna try it. I said it once. That's all I need to say. We invite the prosecution to stop making empty threats and bring out its witnesses. We'll see. Then we will see just how decisive these evidence really is. Oh snap.
Indeed. Prosecution, please continue with the proceedings.
Well, if you're warned, the young can be so reckless. You know, many call me a saint, but I can be a devil when I want to be. Oh my god, this guy is such a nerd. Ugh. In a few short moments from now, that dumpstick young mouth of yours will be silenced forever. The prosecution calls the next witness.
Very well, officer. Bring forth the witnesses at once.
Who's the next person? Oh wow, there's two. What the frick?
Witnesses, kindly state your names, occupations for the court.
Alright, this is gonna be a good one.
Yes, sir! The Great Absolute Imperial Army Sergeant Ishira Noza, reporting for duty, sir!
Myself, I find employed as a printer of fine articles of activity of informers of our nation, Nippon. I conducted my trade from Rishu 10.
These names is gonna kill me.
Humble previous in second division, Kiro Katutada. At your service.
Oh my god, these voices. I hope you guys like my voices. I really hope, because I'm trying hard on them.
An anchor dealer and a soldier.
Antique dealer and soldier.
What a usual pairing.
Both of these gentlemen were presented of the restaurant on the day of question. They must have been the diners at the other table that the waiters mentioned.
Oh yeah, it'd be the member of those three.
Myself, and I have taken tea from the most esteemed aroma at the establishment in question. Always post noon. And not in frequency converse with interested parties regarding the case, with which I made my business.
I can't understand a word that man is saying. I'm trying to make it seem like I can't understand what the words he's saying. He's a utique. Oh my god. It sounds like he's a regular at the La Cavale. He seeks out potential customers who may have interest in antiques and tries to sell them his wares to them. I see. He's obviously targets Le Cavale's because it's a high-class restaurant with rich clientele. Right, I see. Although, to be honest, that surgeon looks more like he'll be a seller rather than a buyer.
Now, you both witnessed the preceding moment of the most darkest incident. Is that correct?
Ah, affirmative!
The enemy unit was seen attacking the foreigner in what can only be described as the act of war, sir. That was the black and uniform rogue infantryman over there who was unloaded his firearms, sir.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be like super loud. My neighbor's gonna wonder what I'm doing. Shoot, I'm so sorry. If I'm too loud, let me know. I probably should turn myself down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, cool. Let's try that. This man's impossible to understand as for the other. But I'm almost sure I heard a strange noise doing that last thing he said. Yeah, I did hear something. I was in the middle of like speaking, but I did hear something. So, this is a decisive evidence the prosecution was threatening. Pose. Soldier is claiming that he's actually saw the precise moment you shot the victim dead. Yes. Well, are you starting to feel uncomfortable? If I'm honest, I was feeling uncomfortable from the very start.
Now the court will hear the formal testimony, please. You will state everything you saw at the precise moment that the incident occurred.
Yes, sir! Standing by the ready to report, sir.
Wow, like I'm reading out loud, but probably shouldn't say too much because I'm hearing something behind.
Oh, our savory memories of the most accurate afternoon.
Alright, let's see. This is where the actual game starts, okay? This is where the game starts. What the witness saw.
I was investigating a regulation beef steak at the restaurant while having a technical discussion with the old man.
Myself, I was scrolling over the virtues of a particularly fine golden crow in the melted gentleman.
At that precise moment, the firearm was discharged and I observed the enemy's actions with his own eyes.
I still don't know what like the guy said. I want to see if they would make that sound again.
The black uniform recently competent fired the English civilian from the back, the cowardly little weasel.
Wait, from the back? But he got shot in the front.
I was on my hands and knees investigating the whereabouts of my mysterious associate Prisoner Coral.
Why was he... what?
Huh? Well, so you secret notice witnessed the vital moment. You saw the split second when the defendant fired the weapon at the victim.
Yes, sir! Affirmative, sir! That's the wicked university candidate!
Oh my god, he says something. Sir, wait, why did he pull out a sword? Oh my god. Is he gonna like stab him? Oh my god.
The cruel and unforgivable enemy!
Huh.
What time we live in when the English gentleman may be assaulted in the broad light of day?
But this is ridiculous. I didn't shoot anyone. Is that really true, Ryu? Yes, all I did was pick up the gun that I saw laying on the floor. After I said hello to Deal Watson, I went back to my table and sat drinking some coffee. Then, when I finished, I got up from my seat to leave the restaurant when I noticed the Englishman's gun next to the chair where the professor was sitting. Maybe he was going to kill the girl. The girl shot back. I thought that perhaps the professor had dropped it. So I bent down, and just as I picked it up... snap! That's when it got shot. Well, if that's the truth, then there was obviously a criminal on the scene somewhere. And somewhere in these two witness testimonies, there's a clue as to who that criminal was. There is. Grab my sword and unsheathe it. It's pretty much like he just like did this and like,
yeah, I got my sword. Cross-examination the witness.
Do it. Cross-examination? Do it now!
As we have heard, Your Excellency, there is no room for doubt in the testimonies of these witnesses. The defendant is clearly guilty. It's time to bring this disgruntled student to justice.
Certainly the testimony of the court has been heard, eliminating any verses of doubt. Therefore, it is my grave duty to declare the
Yes! I have a question. Question.
What the name of the Emperor of the murder of this outburst?
Defense, demands the right to cross-examination.
Dear me, let me guess. The Hachimi Maki headband boy next door told me to do it. How pathetic.
My guy's a little sweating over there. Huh. How do you know?
The prosecution objects. This is a clear waste of time. The defendant obviously has no experience, and how could he possibly carry out a cross-examination?
Objection! I love how the guy got scared of it too. The defense is asserting its right to cross-examination. Whether or not you think he's capable of it is irrelevant. That's my gulping. I probably should have done that. I hurt my throat. Oh no, I shouldn't be doing these. Oh my god. Hajime is so commanding.
Very well. Let the defense conduct a cross-examination of the witness.
Alright, this is where the battle really begins, Ryu. But I don't even know what I have to do in a cross-examination. Isn't it obvious? You have to expose the lies in the witness statements. How? You didn't fire the gun, which means that the soldier said it has to be a lie. Why, well, yes, but it's just a case of proving it. The key is doing that is in the evidence. Right, the evidence. All you need to do is present some decisive and indisputable evidence that provides the witness is lying. That proves the witness is lying. Rah! Now, let's go, Ryu! Don't let them beat you! I love that. Oh, like he slammed it with one hand, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, all right then. It's all or nothing." I love how simple his hand slaps are. Like he's not used to doing that yet. All right, I'm not gonna do the voices of this one. Okay, so let's figure this out. I was investigating the regular beefsteak at the restaurant while having a technical discussion with Old Man. Myself, I was trolling the virtues of the particular fine golden crew of the military gentleman. I have no idea what he's trying to say. At that precise moment, a fire was discharged and I observed it. I can also press too, like this. And then I can talk about what he's saying. So you're saying that you actually saw me at that time?
Affirmative! I saw you!
Laughing, chuckling like a madman as you trained the barrel of your gun in the English civilian. I love that. But that's impossible. Allow me to confirm just one point, please. What's that, Private? Thinking carefully about the statement you just made, it seems to me that it must have been just after you heard the gunfire. You heard the gunshot. You looked over to the victim's table. And so what if I was? Well, that really is the case. It would mean that you didn't, in fact, see the precise moment when the killer actually fired his gun. A double og. I get it now. My sixth sense. Sorry? My sixth sense of danger. I picked up on the waves, the murderous energy radiating from your foul mind. Which means, a split second before you pulled the trigger, I was looking right at you. Can it? Surely that is not really possible. Is it? Do you think I have got where I am? What was that sound? Really, like, I need to, like, stop saying what he's saying so I can listen to what he's trying to say. It sounds like it was like a baby crying right now. Do you think I have got where I am today in the army if I couldn't sense danger in the air, son? Well, it would seem the soldier is absolutely convinced that he saw you do the deed. It's not good. Hey, I got rewarded. Look, let's see. I got rewarded. Yay. This is not good. But that was just pressing. But this is the main thing I wanted to talk about. The black uniform burns the cabinet, fire the English divinity from the back. See, this is where it's really good. I could go through all of these and like kind of just press it. But actually would be, I'll just show it right now. And then, because I'm pretty sure this picture shows that he got shot from the front. Yes. Sorry, I had to do that really quick. Oh, he's sweating. He's sweating. I was right? It'd be funny if I like did all this like, oh yeah, I totally know what happened. I totally know how to do this. And I find out, wait, no, I did it wrong. Oh shoot. What are you playing at, cadet? What's the meaning of this subordination? Thrusting some photographic print in my mustache. In constitution, sir. I mean, yes. I still love that. There's clear constitution in. Oh my god, can't talk. Tisk, what nonsense. What could this print possibly tell us that we don't already know? Well, obviously, that is, I know what I want to say, but the words that just won't come to me out of my mouth. I think this proves beyond a doubt, you excellency, oh my god, that there is no place for the amateur student here in the grand courtroom. Oops, sorry. Phone's been off. I thought I muted you. It's not. My bad. This is so frustrating. And then of course him looking all epic. Oh please. Surely this doesn't require an explanation. It couldn't be more plain. To spell it out would be an insult to the court. Oh snap. Kashima? What? What are you talking about? It's apparent from the single glance of photograph print presented by the defense. There is a clear discrepancy here with a serious statement. Sergeant statement. What? Sergeant Nahu Noza. Yes, sir. What, sir? The statement you made was this. The black uniformed Bernstein candidate fired on an English civilian from the back. A cowardly little weasel. Yes, sir! Affirmative, sir! I witnessed the crime with my own military-grade eyes! Yes! But no! That just can't be. And why not, cadet? Because, take a closer look at this print. Is it really that hard to like confirm it? The fake name Dr. Wells died from the bullet wound to the chest. Sergeant, according to your witness statement, the culprit shot the victim from behind. and that is obvious discrepancy here. Well, how do you explain it? Oh wait, what the frick? Oh, there is a baby. Oh my god, there's a baby behind him. There was a baby behind him. So he's, oh, so that's what's tying up. So I didn't notice he had the thing tied up around him. He's carrying a baby behind his back. Wait, what the? Is that something just popped up from behind his back? But he pushed it down again. Yeah, pretty violently. Oh my god, that baby. Poor baby. Certainly there is a clear wait, sorry.
Surely there's a clear discrepancy with the facts here. Would you not agree, Sergeant Noza?
Yes, sir. At this junction, that would appear to be indisputable. Chill, the little baby. Oh, look, he looks so happy. He's like all happy over there. Oh, so that's why he keeps on bouncing. Because he keeps bouncing because he's trying to entertain the child. I love these little tiny snippets of like movement and animation. Until that moment, I heard the fire discharge. My eyes were firmly fixed on the current steak, sir. So he was looking at the food. What? Nani? The last testimony of the court heard that has proven one thing beyond all reasonable doubt. This witness, Sergeant Noza, did not see the defendant firing a gun at all. That's absurd. The conclusion must have drawn is simple. There is no place for an amateur prosecutor here in this grand courtroom. Oh, snap. They got awarded. Look at that. See? Got awarded. I freaking backfired on him. That was great. That has been a complete turnabout in the mood of this trial, just from the one discrepancy. So this is what being an ace attorney is all about. But oh, is the child like sleeping? But I definitely saw him. The university cadet there was pointing the firearm directly at the victim's back. Yes. Yes. No, that's not. But I've never fired the gun. All I did was pick it off the floor.
And you, old man, you didn't see the moment the victim was shot either. Myself, I was already being quite clear. The gunshot interests me not. I was far too busy on the floor.
Why? Too busy on the floor? Sorry, what were you doing?
Hunting for treasure.
Treasure? Oh my god.
Indeed! Naughty! Come on! My prize coin! On each occasion when I visit the restaurant, it is my reputation to place it in my bosom pocket a particular trinket of my interest for my shop, Razuti
or whatever. In the hopes of meeting a rich diner who might like to buy it from you?
On the day under secrecy, it was the military that I had provided my whole treasure. Believed that he would purchase such a rare find. I did not, but have a present with little affirmation. And then, after affirming my IDs,
oh my god,
averting my eyes from previous moments, it was there no more. It was vanished.
The Koban vanished?
Hunting around underneath the table, I was, in case mayhap, to have fallen there, and then it happened.
Boom. Gunshot. You heard the gunshot, you mean?
I did! I ain't. It's not from my concern, only from finding my evidence. I'm treasure. Nothing can distract me.
Out of interest, did you find the coin in the end? I don't think you did. No. Oh no. I see.
name it day, the precision hiding Koban was lost to me.
So it was lost.
No doubt, some obscure scoundrel pocketed the prize coin for himself.
I wonder why he looked away when he looked at him. Did he steal it?
As I am sure everyone present is aware, this case demands a swift and decisive revolution.
Resolution.
Our government has promised to send a full report to Great Britain by telegraph this afternoon.
Bro! Nevertheless, the witness testimony the court has just heard was inconclusive. No matter how subordinate our government feels, it must be to the British. Bruh! There you go. It would be unforgivable to deliver a verdict on this trial right now.
What is your position, Practical Excellency?
Just worry not, Your Excellency. The defendant may have fled the tiger at the front gate, but it may find a wolf at the back.
Huh?
My witnesses have further testimonies to make.
Explain.
Upon hearing the next statements, it will become definitely clear that there is only one person who could possibly have committed this despicable crime. The clearly different defendant, Ryu.
What? Nani?
You really seem to have a despicable opinion of you, doesn't he?
I guess so. As he holds his giant, long, hard katana. Obviously.
Very well. The court invites the witness to testify again. You will thoroughly explain the reasoning behind the prosecutional allegation. Is that clear?
I feel like I've changed his voice so many times.
It's clear as curtain glass, Your Excellency.
Yes, sir. At once, sir. Awaiting signal to testify, sir. And little baby in the back. I love that baby. He's so adorable. Excuse me, but there's someone peeking over your shoulder, I think. Affirmative. The newest member of the Norza family to rise up through the ranks, sir. Name, Ito. It was seen those straps are the sign of this oh my god, being too strapped to afford a nanny. So he needs money because he can't afford the nanny. No, 10 shut. Wait, what? Your father is about to quell the enemy. What the frick is this stuff going on? Like this is kind of funny. Like look at this. I love these animations. They're so good. Your father's about to quell the enemy. Watch and learn, my boy. Oh, snap. Alright. Alright, let's do this again. Let me drink some water. Okay, so while I drink some water and like rest my throat really quick, what do you guys think so far? Do you guys like it? Do you guys think this is actually kind of fun? Do you think this is something you guys want to see me do more often? Do you want me to kill my throat for hours? Oh my god, my throat. Doing all these different voices definitely hurts the soul of my throat. But what do you guys think? Do you guys like me doing these kind of games? Do you like this? Do you like me trying to do different voices for these characters? Or do you like the look of this game? Like, do you like the fact that I play these kind of games for you guys? Yes, keep doing voices. I think it's funny. Okay, good. As long as you like the voices I do, I will keep doing them. I was worried that you might have like an issue with like the way I talk on some of these voices. You might not like them, but okay, if you think they're funny, then they're definitely worth doing. So I'm gonna get some water really quick. I'll be right back. I need to get some water. Wait. Ah. Kill your voice, destroy your voice, make your neighbors question you. I'm pretty sure my neighbors are going to question me. They'll be like, hey, you okay up there? You were talking about murdering and children and affirmative and sir. You sure everything's okay? Oh yeah, no, I was doing a YouTube video. Sure, okay. No, but okay, cool. I am glad you like it. I will sacrifice my voice for tomorrow to make sure you guys are pleased at home today. That's what it's all about being a YouTuber, right? Sacrificing for the pleasure, for the approval of other people online. I feel like right? That's how it works. All right, let's do this. Even if what I saw wasn't the precise moment the firearms were discharged, it's almost the same thing.
Oh, yes, pointing his gun at the fourth man. He was that young lad in the back. That much I myself did see.
Furthermore, a visual search of the premises at the time confirmed that we were the only personnel present. Are we not going to talk about the girl that was there?
Indeed, alone he was, Englishman, dining all by himself.
See, this will be really bad for the court case because now three people have said that he was alone. But the one guy who did see someone there was the guy who is also is the murderer, apparently. So this is not looking good for him about that. Therefore, no one other than the black uniform candidate could have dispatched the Englishman. Over and out. These testimonies are clearly telling. Yes! Wait! That's nonsense! The victim, Dr. Watson, wasn't alone at all. Please, never your outburst already. But there was a woman. There was a young woman at this table. You must have seen her. Everyone there must have seen her. I love how they just like not look at him at all. Objection! If you call yourself a lawyer, then you will respect the rules of the court and speak accordingly. We're not here to listen to your fantasies. Ugh. It is evident, beyond all the reason to doubt, that the victim was alone at the time of the incident. Prosecution of the photograph evidence of this effect.
In this photograph printed on the scene of crime console. Indeed, of the table at which the victim was dining, taken by the investigator immediately after the incident. As can plainly be seen, there is only one playset.
Oh snap, oh snap.
Certainly, based on the appearance of this picture.
On that picture, paint or whatever.
It would be resembling the conclusion that the victim was not in the company of anyone else.
Ugh, this doesn't make any sense.
The court will add this new photograph evidence to the record.
Alright, so this is after. Photograph printed of the crime scene has been introduced into the court record. A bottle of carbonated water and a steak lunch can be seen on the victim's table. Huh. I wonder what that had to do with anything. I don't understand. What's going on here? It's just not possible that no one else saw that woman. The waiter before said the same thing. As I'm saying, there's three people now saying that there is no female there, which is so weird because apparently there was. He mentions. This cat. What are you doing? That Dr. Wilson came to the restaurant alone as well. But that's not true. I saw her. I swear, I saw the woman with him.
It would seem that we'll be able to telegraph the report to the Great Britain on time after all. The witness testimonies we have just heard leave no further room for doubt.
These are very sensitive political time as well, as we know. The ink is still fresh on the treaty with Great Britain. Do you think that I, Takitsuchi Achi, would contribute to the amity of these two great empires is an honor? Hold on, how could this be happening? The judge is ready to rule. Stand tall, Ryu. It's not over yet. What? If what you say is true, then there's something going on here behind the scenes. And now is your chance to expose it. Draw out the truth in your cross-examination. I don't know, Kazuma.
The defense is entitled to cross-examination of the witness, but make it quick. Understand?
Yes, rules can be so unbending at times. Ugh. Yeah, seriously, guys. Ugh, indeed. Hey, so the true culprit. Hey, so we know the problem is that there's a female that's there, but no one wants to admit that she's there. I need to prove the fact that she was there. But with this evidence, it kind of seems like it's hard. I have this pin. I have the death. I have the photograph of him on the seat. I have the head waiter's business card with a sketch of the restaurant, the layout. I wonder how that will help. And then the photo of the crime scene after the body was removed. So I don't think I have enough information. So because I don't have enough information, this is when I press. This is when I press for information. Now, all this is pretty much useless to talk about. I wonder if did that let me skip a lot of things? Yeah, skip. That's what I want. Green flashes. Alright, cool. There you go. Indeed, alone was the Englishman dining all by himself. Therefore, no one other than the black English candidate could have dispatched the Englishman over and out. Let's press this part, okay?
Yes!
Why aren't you telling the truth? What did you say, candidate? Cadet? I clearly remember. There was a woman sitting across the table from the professor. Perhaps one of you might not have noticed. But both of you have failed to see the professor's dining companion? It is not possible. Not gonna say a thing.
Unfortunately for you, defendant Naruto, it's not just a case of these two witnesses alone.
Sorry? Remember, it's the waiter, too.
The waiter, whose testimony of the court.
Sorry.
Whose testimony of the court heard earlier clearly said the same thing. He also said the victim was alone.
That's right.
Precisely. In other words, you are the sole proprietor of this phantom lady.
But I...
If such a woman were indeed present at the scene, the prosecution demands the proof.
Shoot.
And if no such proof exists, the prosecution demands that no further mention of this better woman be made. It is blunt waste of court's time.
There's nothing I can say to that.
See, he wants to stroke his beard, but he has none. But I can't, so that's great.
Sup, dude? What up, buddy? How's it going? Just chilling. Hello. I'm playing the great Ace Detective. Yeah, Great Chronicles. Yeah, the Great Chronicles. Oh my god. I don't even remember what it's actually called. Yeah.
Been good, as always, which is great. I love to hear that you're doing great, as always. I like it, I like it. Yeah, it's the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I totally forgot my own. I literally am playing the game. I literally made the title, and I still forgot what it was called. But you know, I'm playing it, and it's actually a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Stay tuned. Watch with me. I'm doing the voices of all the characters. Master likes the fact that, okay, that makes it sound weird. David in the chat likes my voices. I hope you like my voices too. I'm not the best when it comes to voices, and I'm probably going to lose my voice at the end of this, but I hope you enjoy my voices. What was happening? Oh no, I'm awake. Oh wait, did you fall asleep? What? What? You fell asleep? What, did you fall asleep? Hey, I'll try and sum it up a little bit for our new viewer and someone who passed out apparently. So what happened was that I'm accused of murder. And I'm trying to defend my case to this courtroom. Now, what makes this more pressing matter is that the person I murdered was a British man, an Englishman. And we just signed. This stream is so relaxing. Oh, that's great. That's great. I'm like yelling at you guys because I'm trying to do these voices, and you're saying that it's relaxing. Well, okay, I'm cool with that. I like having my streams chill. So if you like my chillness, I love it. I love it. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad. But what makes this pressing matter is that Japan and Great Britain just signed a peace treaty not that long ago, and then this happened. A Japanese man killed a Englishman. And so they're trying to resolve this case as quickly and as efficiently as possible by just blaming one person and having him sentenced to jail because of it. So they're trying to make me commit, like trying to prove that I am the murderer. But what we're trying to prove right now is my innocence, but everyone's having this hard time proving that it is me who killed it because I didn't actually shoot the gun. A gunshot was placed on, but I didn't shoot it. But I was holding a gun during the time. So that's why everyone believes that I did it, because I was holding the gun next to the body that was shot. And usually people think that. So I'm trying to prove my innocence. And right now, everyone's trying to forget the fact that there was a woman sitting next to the guy who got shot, and no one's addressing the fact that there was someone there. So I'm trying to now prove that there was someone there. So let's see how well I do. And I hope you enjoy my voices.
What do you think, Ryu?
Oh.
What's the matter?
I can't find anything. I can't find any clear description. Anywhere. I'm done for. I can't win this trial.
No. Listen, the first thing to do is calm down. You can't expect witness statements to be full of holes every time. So just take your time. Try to tease more information out of them first.
What do you mean? This is where the whole pressing comes to play.
You can choose to either press or present against each of the witness statements. If your witness is saying something that you suspect about, press him on it with the L button,
Breaking the fourth wall.
With a little luck, you may get more details, which could prove to be crucial.
Right, I see.
The important point is, there is no sense in holding back. And things even slightly jars with you, press the witness on it, and press them hard.
Right, got it.
Press them like blocks of tofu.
The Perez wasn't alone in the restaurant, I'm sure of it.
And one way or another,
the cross-examination is going to prove I am right. It's time to press them with all they're worth. My fate depends on it. Alright, so let's see. Even if I saw her was present at the moment, discard, almost the same thing. Yes, pointing his gun at the foreign man that young lad in black. As much I did see. Furthermore, a visual search of the premise at the time confirmed that there was only one personnel. Let's try press this part.
Yes!
See if this will lead to anything. You must have noticed someone else at Dr. Wilson's table. There was a lady there.
Objection! As you have been at pains to point out time and again, I feel I'm growing a callus in my ear. And yet, no one else appears to have caught even a glimpse of this woman.
Ugh. Only there was been more people dining at the time. That someone else would have noticed her. Unfortunately, it was already past 2 p.m. and it had happened. A quiet time between lunch and dinner in any restaurant. I know, of course the plan was almost empty. Place was almost empty. That's what you expect.
Certainly, 2 p.m. is neither here nor there in terms of time to eat. I wonder if there was a reason why the victim was eating at that time of day, and why he was alone.
Yes, Your Excellency.
I can only say that word if I'm speaking in his voice. I don't know why.
There was indeed a reason.
Oh, there was. Oh, did we get some information?
This was found in the victim's jacket pocket.
What is this console?
It is a medical report card, Your
Excellency. Oh my god, I have such a hard time saying that word.
It was seemed that the victim had an appointment at the clinic prior to the visit in the restaurant.
Had a client? Yes, there would be indeed appear to be a entry of the date in question. 9th of November, noon to past 1 p.m.
The very day of the incident.
So the victim went from late lunch following his appointment. The explanation couldn't be more simpler. The prosecution felt no need to submit the evidence before, as it has no bearing on the case.
I wonder. What do you think, Ryu? Huh? Well, it's hard to say. It could be relative or related, really.
Remember, you can request for it to be entered into the court record
as evidence if you think it could be useful.
Should I ask Dr. Wilson's medical report card to be submitted as evidence or not?
What do you guys think? Do you think I should remove it or should I keep it? Taking this as I already know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to take this as a time of talking to you guys about the court case so far, but also drink water. Yes, submitted for the report. We're totally gonna submit for the report. That's what's gonna happen. If I may, I would like to ask that the medical report card to be submitted as evidence. Excellency. Oh my god, I can't believe I had such a hard word. Say, Alec. You know what? I'm done saying that word.
On what grounds? The court has already heard conclusive witness testimonies. Digital evidence would be not to mention that the victim's movements prior to his arrival at the restaurant are of no concern. Objection! Whether or not they are concerns is up to us to decide. We have the right to explore all possible avenues. I beg your pardon?
You have no authority to refuse the perfectly valid request for the submissions of the evidence. I love how my guy's like all freaked out. I was like, oh my god, what the frick is with this guy?
Very well. The court will grant the defense's request.
Tisk! Youngsters these days forever asserting their rights in most disturbing of trend.
Officer, kindly add the victim's medical report to the court record.
Alright, so medical report card from the Huda client that was found in the victim's pocket. What we need right now is new clues. We have to explore things, every possible angle, even if they do not seem relevant at first. Right, I hear you. You can conspire to prolong this trial as much as you like, but it is the day after the festival already for you. Or perhaps you've forgotten that these witnesses' testimonies leave no room for doubt. Feel free to rehail it for those accused. Kodotaro-san. Kodo-san. Alright, so indeed alone he was, Englishman, dining all by himself. Okay, let's press this one. Because I did get some new stuff. Which is this part right here. Which is just it found in his pocket, which I don't know where his pocket would be. Definitely not a gunshot, so I don't know. Still think this is weird about this whole layout. Hopefully it will be brought to our attention soon. But I don't know. We'll find out soon. But I guess we'll just press some more. Press some more.
Yes!
So, you, actually saw that with your own eyes? Did you? The victim, Dr. Wilson, dining alone? Man, what was his voice again?
That I did. Forgive me for the position I placed you in.
So the testimonies of the old man, the soldier, and the waiter all agreed on that point. Isn't that interesting? And let us not forget the consecrational evidence we have to support this statement as well. As can clearly be seen, there is only a single beefsteak on the victim's table. A meal for one. No. The antique dealer, the surgeon, and the waiter who testified before. It's not possible they're all lying. But if so, then why? I'm perfectly honest, I have absolutely no idea.
Really quick, I want to see something. So, that nerd voice though, you like my nerd voice? I'm glad you like it. I feel like I can pull off nerd voices pretty well because I am also a nerd, so I feel like I can do it pretty well. Yeah, nerd voice. I know, I thought it'd be fun, but I'm glad you like it. I'm very happy. That makes me happy. It makes me happy I can do at least a nerd voice. Alright, so I'm just trying to look at what it says. See if there's any discrepancy, which doesn't seem like there really is. I think I have a godlike Terry voice. Okay! Are you okay? Are you okay? I love his voice. I think it's great. I'll have to hear it one day. Magnify glass. Oh, I can magnify things? That's interesting. Huh. That's interesting. Oh, do you know I cut my finger? Oh, what happened to your finger? Why did you cut your finger? I wish I could read what his whole thing about. How'd you cut your finger?
Yes!
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Shoot. No! I didn't mean to do this. Ah, darn it. I pressed the wrong button. Meow. Meow. How'd you cut your finger? Well, yes, but I don't feel like I changed much. I can't see that it brings any real discrepancies to light. I wouldn't be so sure. Let me see the medical record card you got there. Oh, I had to do this? I actually did not know that. Oh, you mean this?
Yes, this is a brand new piece of evidence, so perhaps we should examine it in a little more detail.
How exactly?
You notice that some pieces of evidence bear a magnifying glass, that these are ones you may examine.
Oh, but I couldn't examine it.
Press A, and you can take a closer look at the piece of evidence.
Use a blah
To roll it around.
rotate the evidence all directions, examine it from all angles. By using blah blah. I understand. You can move the crosshairs around the clues.
You crosshairs starts to pulsate. Press A to investigate further.
So, partner,
I think you should take a closer look at this medical report card. See if there isn't something new to be learned by examining more details.
alright, let's do it. Wait, it still won't let me examine it.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Need to use the blah 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 and aim to expected areas. This looks suspicious. Okay, so now I can do it. Okay. So there's this. So what's the report card all about?
Let's have a look. This is a kind of medical history. There's the entry for the day that the professor was killed. Directly the moral with the typical amnesia?
What? Helping. Oh, do you know how I cut my finger? Helping? What's helping? Did I say the wrong word? Did I say something wrong or weird?
You mean he had a tooth taken out?
Oh, it seems so. Just before the incident, he had a really bad tooth removed. Wait, so then he couldn't be eating the steak, right? If that's the case, he couldn't be eating the steak.
Perhaps they're using laughing gas. That is the most modern practice in the West for pain.
Yes, I heard of that anesthesia.
Although it's hard to believe that there's anything that can
Actually stop you from feeling pain. Oh man, back in the day. Now people just do it for fun.
yes. Contrary note for the medical practical as well. Strictly no food or drink besides water for 3 hours post-procedure until the anesthesia effects have passed.
Really?
Sounds like information worth bearing in mind.
Medical report card information has been updated in the court records.
With this new information, this meaning that one particular statement totally changes. So I think it's time we listen to the testimony again, don't you?
Definitely. Alright, so I thought it was persistent. Alright, I'm just charged with the same. Pointing his gun for him, he was a young baby. That's much I did to see myself. Furthermore, unusual search of the premises at the time confirmed that there was no one there. Indeed, alone, he was dining all by himself. Therefore, okay, so it's probably this one. I'm gonna save really quick. I like having perfect scores in my games. So let's try and present the report card.
Yes!
Yes! I think,
What about you waiting lad? Call yourself a lawyer?
I wish I could, but first, foremost here, I'm the accused.
Ryu, everyone stumbles on their words occasionally. Under these circumstances, I wouldn't worry about it. Thanks, Kazuma. I could see quite clearly in the cross-examination you just carried out. When you raised your hand straight up like that, so purposely, you knew exactly what it was you wanted to say.
Don't feel like you had to choose your words carefully. Just say what you were thinking. Alright, thanks for the advice. Chronicles-san, this is a milk record belonging to the victim.
I see, and I don't see. What of it, boy?
Comparing what it was written on this report card with your witness statement. I love that. Something clearly does not add up.
Objection! Dear me, have you forgotten my words so soon, you amateur?
Sorry, what?
You are not to interrupt court proceedings with your amateurish drivel.
But
Yes, see if I can explain in words you might understand. It was after 2 p.m. the afternoon when the victim was murdered at the restaurant. Whatever he may or may not have done before that time is completely irrelevant.
grr, but that's remember, you don't have to use clever language or fancy words. Yeah, please don't. It makes it easier for me, please. Just make your point.
Your Excellency, I believe we were finished here. There is surely no need to prolong this trial any further. The witness testimonies of the court has heard have been clear and concise. This milk record have no bearing on the matter at all, for the simple reason that there is no one else besides this pale-faced pupil.
Oh, he actually slammed it this time. This milk report card has nothing to do with the case? Do you really believe that?
What? That upper half prevented me, boy. Of course I believe it. How could I possibly be relevant?
Perhaps because the hot client which issued the report card is a dental clinic.
A dental clinic? Is that even supposed to mean something to me?
Perhaps if I told you that the victim just had a tooth extracted.
What's this now?
And furthermore, I had told you as the result the victim has been forbidden from eating.
Oh my god, just what are you trying to say, cadet? He had orders not to eat? To say what?
No, so what? It was all written up here. No food or drink other than water for 3 hours post-procedure. And the anesthesia wears off.
What? No, that can't be.
Kyoto-san,
What, boy? What?
as you just heard, when he was killed sometime after 2 p.m., the victim couldn't have been eating anything at all.
No!
Additionally,
There's more?
you have assured the court unwavering self-confidence that the victim was dining alone. He's getting the hang of it. But that cannot be possible by the case. Grr. Because the victim, as we now know, had just had one of his teeth extracted and he was still experiencing the effects of anesthesia. Ah! Yes. Exploitly done, partner. Oh snap. Oh.
Objection! Well, what is nonsense, you little upstart?
Oh, he's getting heated. I like this.
These are baseless accusations. Just look at this photograph.
I had to do it. I'm sorry.
You can clearly see the plate of food. The victim is at the table.
Objection! Use your head. That's really discrepancy we're talking about. And you can't follow the logic.
How dare you?
I think it's fair to say that the tables in this restaurant's cases have turned. Wouldn't you agree, Ryu? Oh, yes, definitely. Of course, I totally thought the exact same thing.
So having just undergo some dental surgery, the victim was unable to eat. Which leaves one very crucial conundrum. Who, in fact, was eating the pictured beef steak? The court will hear the opinion of the vice of this new puzzle. I assume you're ready, Consul?
Consul? Oh, yeah, that means me, doesn't it? Alright. Answer to the question is going to be... Oh, I probably should save right now, actually. Because I'm probably going to have to... I save a lot doing these things. One, because I'm streaming and I don't want to redo like big sections if I did something wrong. And two, I like being 100% on these cases. Alright, the answer to this question is going to be plentiful, whatever. This is the start of you turning this trial around. Show them what you're made of. Got it. So, person eating the steak at the victim's table must have been me. I was the one that was eating it. The victim himself, me, two witnesses. Yeah, sure. An as yet known third party. Cha! Obviously, it can only have been someone else who was sitting at the professor's table.
Objection! You will not let this go, will you? There was no such person.
Yes! Objection to you! There was, because I saw her. When the accident occurred, we know that the victim couldn't have been eating anything. Yet, we have evidence of a half-eaten steak on his table. Therefore, the only logical conclusion is that we was somebody else there eating it. We have strong evidence to support our assertions. It is clear that this witness testimonies are unreliable. If the court decides to push this as a ruling at this state... Oh, he pulls out a sword. Look at that. We will lodge a formal complaint with the Ministry of Justice and pursue a fair retrial relentlessly. Kashima. This game is so anime, it's not even funny. I think it's hilarious. What are you talking about? I love how animated it is. It's so good. It's so fun. Like, his hair is still, like, waving in the wind, even though there's no wind in here. I love it so much. I love the Phoenix Wright series. I love all this kind of stuff. And this one just seems more animated, more animation with it. So I think it's great.
Are you sane? You would take on the government?
Don't worry, Counselor. I have no issues with you.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I have issues with them. Those two witnesses in the stand. What are you talking about? We have demonstrated with the evidence that the victim was not alone. So, if it now turns out that the two of the defending lied, purposely is what I meant to say, because I know the word, I just can't pronounce it for some reason, lied when giving your testimonies, obviously you will be in charge with perjury. Perjury? Since this is a murder case, you will also be deemed committed in the along with in the killing.
Murder?
No! Even the baby was scared on that. Oh my god. Hold it! I have a pinwheel! Now I am proving my innocence, right? Negative. There is no mention of this in the technical meeting. I was just following orders. That's right. As the man says, just say you never saw the gentlewoman. That is what they told us. Oh. I think they got caught up in the heat and they said something they probably shouldn't have said out loud. Oops. Oh. What? What did you say? Koto-san?
No, uh,
You were just following orders?
now hold on, lad. I was,
Say, you never saw the gentlewoman? Grr. When you say gentlewoman, do you mean you saw the victim with the lady from overseas? Ooh. This is getting intense. I love it. What?
Objection! What's the meaning of all this? These witnesses gave false statements. Is this true, you pair?
Just one simple slip of the tongue. Oh my god.
order! Crotzel, explain what's going on here.
It's painfully clear now. You have tried to prevent these witnesses from telling the truth.
Absolutely not. The prosecution knows nothing of this.
Wait, no, what happened? You were doing so good too.
Then
Who is behind this? Who tried to make you keep your mouth shut? Oh, he's pulling his mustache. Oh no.
Let's classify.
So you're prepared to be tried as conspirators to this murder, are you? You wouldn't. This can't be happening. Yeah. Oh, the baby is so sad. Ryu, judging from the way you reacted to this, I would say they were sworn to silence by someone with considerable influence. However, I don't believe Itachi had any idea about this. What are you saying? I mean, to wield that kind of influence, there's only a handful of possibilities. Could it only have been the government, the military, or the police, I suppose? Well, this is a pretty important, case. Remember, a treaty of peace just got passed from Japan and Great Britain, and then this happened. They probably want to get this done out of the way as quickly as possible. But, this is interesting because this is a whole government issue, court case. It's going against the government if they're trying to hide it from the government. So I wouldn't be the government, I would say. Well, any ideas about who might be behind this? If we can affirm who tried to silence these witnesses, then we can continue our pursuit. We need to name whoever it was that tried to make the witness keep their mouths shut. Alright, well, I have a feeling I'm going to have to say this. I've been doing pretty good so far, not making any mistakes so far, but I still like to have perfect workers. Alright. So, who would want to keep their mouths shut? Of course, we need evidence before we make any firm accusations. Evidence that proves whoever it was really did wield his or her power here. But how? How could we possibly? Remember how we made the progress before? We examined this piece of evidence in more detail and found a new clue as a result. Yes, that's right. Well, that's not the only piece of evidence we have, is it? Oh, it's the business card. We can see what the business card is. We need to re-examine everything and make sure there's nothing we have missed. There's no time to lose.
I want answers. If it was proven that these witnesses have been manipulated, I assure you, the penalty will be severe.
Please, wait, Your Excellencies. I have no idea about all this. I swear, every Shinto god. I knew nothing.
And what does the defense have to say about all this? Excellencies. Oh my god, why is this word killing me today? Ugh, there's no time to think. I'm just going to have to close my eyes and shout out the first name that comes to my head. Besides the prosecution, the only person with the necessary information to manipulate the witness. I want to say it's him. Right? Ah, man. I don't want to lose my points. I don't want to lose. I think it's him. Because because he might not just be the head chef. Besides the prosecution, the only person with the necessary influence to maintain the witness is... I could either say it's him, maybe it was the victim, because he might have some really good... Oh, he's just a teacher. He's the only guy that we don't really know about. So I'm going to say him. Hopefully I'm right. Cross your fingers, guys.
Yes!
Well, surely that wouldn't be Satori Hansujani-san.
Oh, Hansujani-san? The waiter who took the stand earlier?
Objection!
Objection! Poppycock!
What possible reason would the waiter have to make the witness give in false testimony? It's not to mention the fact that even a head waiter could not possibly have the level of influence.
For once, I would agree with you. If, that is, the man who truly were a waiter. Oh!
What? If he truly were...
Come on, Ryu. Time to hit the score with the truth. The truth about Satori-san's real identity is proven in evidence. Is this? We can now examine his... Oh, Chief Inspector? Criminal Investigation Division? Imperial... so he's a police officer. Well, that's unexpected. So, okay, so he wrote it down really quickly on his business card. And that's why he didn't want to give it to the court, because if he gave it to the court, they would find out what his true identity was. So that's why he was so nervous about it. But man, why would you do that with your own business card? And now that I think about it, why would a waiter have a business card, right? Look, do you see it as it says witness name here? Satori... Well, yes, the business card do tend to show the person's name. That's sort of the point. It's not the name that's unexpected, it's his job title. His job. Oh! Chief Inspector. Primary Criminal Investigation Division. Imperial Police Bureau. Inspector, what on earth? I have no idea. But let's face it. Police have a lot of power and influence. If they're wielding it, oh my god, somehow here. The waiter's business card information has been updated to the court records. The sketch of the restaurant's layout on the back and the front stated that Hiruden-san is a police inspector. Oh snap. Wait, is there more? Right, so I did this already, right? Plan restaurant raises the numbers of questions, I think. Definitely. It's supposed to show the relevant position of everything in the moment following the incident. But there's nothing to show the woman you say you saw there. Exactly, it's not at all. Look, here in the upper left where it says kitchen. Oh yes, what of it? No one would have used those complicated characters to write kitchen, especially not if they were in a hurry. Huh. This is like more of a Japanese thing that I would not expect. You mean you don't remember those characters yourself? Don't you study harder? Wait, so... kitchen? This plant... Oh wait, maybe I'm just dumb. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's like easier. Would it be entrance? This plain old restaurant. Oh yeah, I already said this. Alright. Is there something else I need to look at? I guess it's this, right? Does he say anything? Oh yeah, he does say something. Okay, I'm wasting your guys' time. Sorry. Alright. Let's see. Okay, so I think I'm done, right? And present.
Yes!
Oh yeah, I just wasted you guys' time. I'm so sorry.
The plan of the restaurant sketched by the man in question. I agree it shows a great deal of attention to detail. I'm not sure we can conclude anything.
Sorry, Excellency. Oh my god, that's the back of the card. It's the back of the card. That's of interest.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, perhaps I should say the front. Yes, it's the front of the back of the card. That's where I'm telling the details.
Would someone please explain what this overexcited student is trying to say? Oh my god.
Harding sketched the plan of the restaurant on the reverse side of his business card. The front of the business card reveals the man in question's profession, his true profession.
The waiter profession? Whoa, but that's surely good gracious.
That's right. Yeah. Excellency. I can say the word excellency. I can only say it when I'm looking away from the word excellency. Because if I look at it, I can't say it. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh my god. The card reads, Chief Inspector, Primary Criminal Investigation Division, Imperial Police Bureau. Nani? The witness is a police detective? I haven't heard of any mention of this before. Why haven't I heard of any mention of this before? Imperial Police Bureau has immense power, absolute power, as far as regular civilians are concerned. So witness there in the stand. Was it in fact the waiter who gave you your orders? Was it he who told you not to mention what you've seen this foreign gentlewoman at the scene? Hold it! Oh, he's back!
Inspector Hojgan.
Oh, he's back now.
I was worried something like this may happen. The moment you asked me to submit my sketch as evidence, I realized it was a possibility.
The court will take this plan and add it to the court record as evidence.
Is there a problem? Hand the plan to the court office at once. Of course. Here you are.
Yes, I remember that now. He did act strangely when the judge asked him to hand over his business card.
I strive to carry out all investigations flawlessly. It was my guiding principle, but I let myself be distracted when I made that sketch.
It was unusually careless mistake. So, you mean say you really are a detective? But why would a detective be working at a restaurant waiter? Of course, your he was gonna say his salary is terrible.
I was working undercover.
Undercover?
Yes, there had been a series of accidents at the restaurant recently. In order to investigate, I decided to get a job as a waiter working undercover.
Incidents at the restaurant? What kind of incidents?
That would be classified police information, which I am not at liberty to divulge. However, I can state chronologically that they are unrelated to this case of homicide.
Very well then, Inspector.
Or will you elaborate on the point of the court?
Of course, Your Excellency. Oh my god.
We have just heard new information from the two witnesses beside you. That at the time of shooting, there was in fact another person present at the victim's table. If that is indeed true, clearly you would have also been aware of this person's presence, having served at the table in question. However, your testimony did not allude to this other diner. Therefore, I must allude to assume that it's that in your professional capacity as a police officer, you required these witnesses to be in agreement. Would that be correct?
Correct, Your Excellency.
Unbelievable!
As I suspect. What is this woman? And someone in the court case got shot. As soon as I heard the gunshot, I ran out of the kitchen to see what happened. The victim sat slumped over in the chair. Beside him, a gun in his hand, stood that accused student. Sitting outside of the victim at the same table was a young lady who I guessed to be an English woman. Oh. What do you think, guys? Do you think that this English woman didn't like this whole peace treaty thing? Killed the guy to frame a Japanese man so that the war would break out between Japan and Great Britain? Do you think it was the English person's whole idea? It is her fault. I love that. Gasp! Oh snap! What do you think? I'm just throwing out ideas. But my idea is that, do you think she did this on purpose to frame the Japanese man so they would start another war? Oh my god, I got a little more. So the truth comes out. I immediately sealed off the restaurant and reported the incident to the bureau. It was then I received some special orders. Special orders? You mean to say remove the English woman from the scene at once? It was made clear that English woman's presence at the restaurant was to be concealed. Those were my orders. But what if the Englishman was the killer? I think it would have been everyone's best interests not to pursue that idea. The Empire views the friendly terms of its relationship with Britain more highly than anything at the moment. Got to go. Bye-bye, Master. You take care. Hopefully see you soon. Maybe you can watch the rest of this stream later on to get the full story. An Englishman has been murdered on our soil. The name an Englishwoman as the primary suspect. Well, without inferable evidence, that would have been completely out of the question. So that's the reason for the disappearance of the Phantom Woman in case. Well, bye. It was fun. I'll see you guys next time. And then Japanese text. Well, bye. Take care. Thank you for joining in and talking to me for a little bit. Well, this is a weird situation we're in, right? Because we're at a standstill. Because there's nothing we can do. Obviously, if we submitted the court, like we submitted this to the Great Britain, they will see that this giant hole in what's going on. The game is fun though. Keep doing your voices. I will definitely keep doing my voices. I'll definitely do them. I don't know. I might stop at a break point, half of it, and I will probably continue the rest of it on Sunday. So I might do that. We'll see. We'll see. But now we're actually at a standstill of the break, right? So we can't do anything about this. Apparently, there's another person that needs to be interviewed because there's a missing person. But the government doesn't want to release the information of this person because it would pretty much mess up the relationship between Britain and Japan and the treaty they just released. But they can't release the information they have right now because if they do, there will be a giant hole in the court that would mess up everything. One possibility does spring to mind. What do you mean, Kazuma? Yomiuri University is currently hosting a number of exchange students from Great Britain. And I'm fairly certain that one of them studying in the Medical Facilities Research Laboratory is a young English woman. Oh! So it could have been a student. What? Oh snap. You're a swoon man. I can see why you're the chosen candidate for the overseas study tour. Huh? You mean when I removed the woman from the scene of the crime, I thought it was prudent to check her identity first.
And the court demands that you are named the lady in question. At what, Inspector?
Englishwoman sitting at the university's professor's table was certainly Miss Jezel Britt. What? Jezelly Brent? I think I'm saying the name right. Jezelly Brent. She is indeed a foreign student studying at the research laboratory with Yomiuri University Medical Facility. What? What's happening here? I admit that under orders from the police bureau, I erase all evidence of this lady's presence at the scene. Well, now it's brought to everyone's attention, so now pretty sure he's gonna like lose his job because he just told everyone what he had to do. And then, oh, then she like shoves the little baby down. I love that. And ordered these witnesses to make no mention of her in their testimony. It must now be up to you, Excellency, to decide how to deal with this situation. Very well. My thoughts on the matter are as follows. Thus far, the case presented to the court has been underpinned by the particular critical premise, namely that the victim was dining alone. However, as we now discover that this premise is false, it would be a disgrace to our justice system to ignore the truth and give a ruling at this point.
Objection! But, Your Excellency,
Hey, I was able to read it.
that would mean missing the noon deadline of the ruling. Is said to telegraph the report to Great Britain. Our own government will surely be very displeased by these actions.
Calm yourself, Counsel. I will not allow the government of our country or any other to influence the proceedings of my courtroom.
Ugh.
Inspector Horigana,
Yes, sir.
you will locate this Gisely Brent and escort her to the courtroom with utmost urgency.
At once, Your Excellency.
But that means you'll be going against the special orders you've been given from the police bureau.
Well, yeah, everyone's gonna lose their job after this. Watch. As I said before, it was my guiding principle to carry out all investigations flawlessly. So it would be a problem. So it won't be a problem. Nothing will get in my way. Except if he like just dies. He's probably just gonna die right there.
Court will be adjourned briefly. The prosecution must call the English student Julie Brett to the witness stand. Do I make myself clear?
Yes. Your Excellency!
Good. Then we will have a 30-minute recess before we convene soon.
Cool. Awesome. I love these stories so much. They're so good. They're so good. I think this is great. I think this is great. So what we're gonna do for now is I'm gonna save. I did a pretty good job. I didn't fail a single one. But I didn't fail a single one so far, which is pretty great. But I'm actually going to stop it right here. One, the stream is going on pretty long, almost 3 hours. Because these things go on for a while. And it's probably going to go on another 3 hours. And I'm not streaming for 6 hours straight. I'm sorry, guys. My voice cannot take it. But I promised you guys I was going to stream more on YouTube next week, and I'm still going to do it. So next week, starting Sunday, I'm going to resume this case, and we're going to finish where we left off. Maybe have a little summary of what happened for you guys, and I want you guys to be able to check it out and finish the story. We're going to find out why was this a huge cover-up for this lady in question. Because I feel like she's just a student, right? She shouldn't be that important. Is it because she's an English student, or is there something behind the scenes of like maybe her background, make it so that we cannot have her be accused of murder? But again, still have a theory that she was the one that actually killed him, and she did it so that there'd be war between Japan and Great Britain. Ooh, I'm getting really interested in the story. So stay tuned for our next stream on Sunday, where we will be playing the rest of this. And also be prepared to see some more games coming out next week. I'll be playing for you guys. I'm thinking about playing Neo Ends With You and Chris Tales. I'm still going to be playing for you guys. So be prepared to see those games coming out next week for you guys. It'll be cool. But first, we need to finish this one, at least this part. And if you guys really like it, let me know in the comments below, where we will actually play the rest of the game. And if you guys really like that and all my voices that I do for you guys, who knows? Maybe I'll do the rest of the Phoenix Wright series for you guys. And I'll do the full-on Phoenix Wright playthrough with all my terrible voices in mind. Till then, I hope you guys all have yourself a nice day. And thank you so much for watching my stream and always supporting all the games I do play. You guys mean the world to me, and I do immensely appreciate that you guys allow me to play and stream all the games that I actually enjoy playing. Have a nice day, guys, and hopefully I'll see you guys Sunday. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.